from standard form to vertex form. Easy day. Easy day. All right. Yeah, it's so easy. Actually, we did this problem. It was probably the last problem. Well, not in your calculator, but it was the last problem we did yesterday. To write something in vertex form, find the vertex. So what's the vertex? How do you find the vertex? You remember?
Really confusing process.
Negative over 2a. Yeah, negative b over 2a. So find the x part. So it's negative 6 over 2 times negative 1. Negative 6 divided by negative 2 is trig. It's trig. Okay? Okay. Here we go. The y then is just plug in that x to the equation. So negative 3 squared plus 6 times 3 minus 8. Yeah? Is negative 9 plus 18 minus 8. Is 1. It's 1. Yeah? So we know our vertex will be at 3, 1. Okay? Okay. Now to find A, we need a point on the line, right? This thing should look familiar. You can't find a point before and find it after. Go ahead and put that into your calculator. Just find those 2 points. It's okay. Let's find those 2 points. What do we get? Yes. Yes. All right. 2, 0, and 4, 0. Okay. Okay. Let's graph this. Make sure we have the right graph. It's starting out with a negative, so it should be opening down. Okay. Let's just make sure. So we have 3, and then 1, 2, 0, 4, 0. Sure enough, this should be the right graph. Yay. Okay. So, pick a point.
5, 4.
Which one?
5, 4.
5, 4? No, we have 2 points. You like the 4, 0? I like the 4, 0.
Oh.
Yeah, right?
Oh, we have,
You only need, right, to write the equation, you need, oh, hello, hang on. Go away. There you go. Delete. Okay, so to write the equation, you only need the vertex and 1 point. So, I mean, that's a good enough point, right? So we'll use 4, 0. So again, we're writing this in vertex form. So y equals a x minus h, don't forget the squared, plus k. Yeah? We need a. So plug in everything else. What's my y if I pick that point? What's y? 0 equals a. X is 4 minus the h, which was trig. Yeah? Squared plus, what's the k? It's 1. It's 1. Okay. Yes. Okay. So 0 is equal to, that's just 1. So a plus 1, what's a? Negative 1. And I mean, just thinking logically, is that a good answer? Should a be negative? Yeah, because it's going down. It's going down. So the magical equation for this line is y equals negative 1, which you can keep. Yay? And then x minus the h was 3 squared plus the k is 1. There's the equation. See why I made you do those equation ones from the test last time? Yeah, because you got to do it now. Yeah. All right. Yes, but we didn't go from standard to vertex. Yesterday we went from vertex to standard. Vertex, you had to square it and get it back to A, B, C, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. But now we're going the other way. Should we do it again? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Here we go. Okay. Step 1. Find the vertex. Excellent. Here we go. X equals negative b all over 2a. All right. So negative 2 over 2 times 1. Negative 1. Negative 1. Here we go. Okay. Y. Pluggy, pluggy, chuggy, chuggy. Negative 1 squared plus 2 times negative 1 minus 8. Yeah? Is 1 minus 2 minus 8. Negative 9. Right? Okay. So my vertex is going to have the coordinates negative 1, negative 9. That's your H, that's your K. Yay? Okay. Find me 2 more points. You don't have to find 2 points, you just need 1, but find 2 points. I'll show you for a reason. Yes. What you got?
0, negative
8. There it is. 0, negative 8, and negative 2, negative 8. Right? So that's pretty normal. Now, you just have to pick one, but the clue is pick the easy one. The 0. I like 0 a lot. Yeah, I like the 0. Yeah. So if we pick this point, right, as your x and y, and use this as your h and k, right? Do you want me to graph it, or are we good? You want me to graph it, or are we good? We're good? Okay, we're good. All right. Using that as your x and y and h and k, then it'll be for y equals a x minus h squared plus k. Your y is negative 8. We don't have a. X is 0. Bless you, love. What was my h? Negative 1. So in the parentheses it would be plus 1. Yeah. Hello. But the minus 9 is minus 9. It is what it is. Yay? All right. 0 plus 1 is 1. Squared is 1. A times 1 is just a minus 9. So a is 1. Yeah? Okay. So the equation of this graph is y equals, you can put the 1 there if you want, but you don't have to. X minus, or plus, sorry. 1 squared minus 9. That is a perfectly acceptable equation. Vertex form. We're looking for vertex form. That's vertex form, right? Yeah? Okay.
We don't even need that.
You do not. You do not. So how would you have written it? Yes, girl. X plus 1 squared minus 9 is also a perfectly acceptable equation. Yay? If you leave the 1 there, I'm not going to take it off. It's not wrong. All right. Here we go. Put your pencils down. Stretch a little bit. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Whew. I want to do like little arm circles. Okay. Here we go. You look stressed. It's gonna be okay. Namaste. Namaste. Okay, here we go. All right. Here we go. All right. You have a U out there in space, and there are 3 points on that U. Okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Take baby steps. It's gonna be fine. And you want to write the equation in standard form. Oh, thank you. Because it's easy. It's easy. Here we go. Standard form. They don't believe me. Standard form goes ax squared plus bx plus c equals some y, right? So that's your standard form? Yeah? Okay. So all of these points are just x's and y's. Okay? So this is like x1, y1, and x2, y2, and x3, y3. They're like three different x's and y's, pairs of x's and y's on the same curve. Yay. So three different x's and y's can give you three different equations for the same line. Yay? Okay, here's how this works. Okay, equation number one, right? This would be equation number one. Okay, using 0, 0 as your x and y. If you plug it in to that equation, that means they plug in 0 for x's and a 0 for y, you would get almost 0 squared plus b times 0 plus c is equal to 0. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Simplifying that, a times 0 is 0, b times 0 is 0. C is 0. So we found one of the ABCs. True? Do you believe? You believe? Okay. We're finding the A, the B, and the C. So far we found the C. Every time you have a 0 for an X, thank the God stars above, because that's easy. That's easy. Then you found your C, aka your Y-intercept. Okay. Yeah. All right. So far so good? You gotta do it 3 times. We just did it once. Let's do it again. Here we go. Yes. So equation number 2. You ready? Equation number 2 goes a times -1 squared plus b times -1 plus c equals -2. All right. 1 squared is 1. So yeah, a plus b plus c is -2. But what's c?
Wouldn't B be the minus B though?
Minus b. Thank you. You guys are so smart. I feel like you got this. Here we go. Yeah. That one. Go away. Wait. Yeah. There it is. Okay. Okay. All right. A minus b plus c is 2. But what's c? 0. You can plug it in. Right? C is 0. So a minus b plus 0 is 2. So you just have a minus b is equal to a minus b is equal to -2. Thank you. Okay. Save. Save for later. Save for later.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
One in the
Oh. Okay. Adrian. You're like, you're in my head. Here we go. 3. We have the points 1 and 6. So a times 1 squared plus b times 1 plus c equals 6. Okay. So a plus b plus c equals 6, but c is 0, right? So it's really a plus b equals 6. All right. You don't. Here we go. There's something called elimination. Do you remember elimination?
Oh, is this like the system of equations?
Yes, you have a system of equations.
Okay, I remember.
So in a system of equations, you line up the equations together, and if they happen to add up and cancel one of the variables, we're good. Here it is. We're going to line up a minus b equals -2. I told you. And a plus b equals 6. Notice that the b is positive and 1 is negative. So that's the one that's going to be eliminated. I know. You look so excited. Here we go. Yeah. So if you add the first equation to the next equation, look what happens. A plus a is 2a. Yeah. Negative b plus b is gone. Equals -2 plus 6 is quattro. A equals 2. Yeah. So a equals 2.
So you like plug it back in.
Yeah. Pick one. Pick one. So to find b, hello. To find b, plug it back in. I mean, you can plug it into anyone. I'm going to go ahead and plug it into one of these things. Right? So to find b, A is 2, so 2 minus b equals -2. Add the 2 is 4. Add the b equals 4. So, A, B, C. It's easy as, well, it's 2, 4, it's 0. But okay. All right, so my standard equation. The equation is, final answer, almost, is 2x squared plus 4x plus 0 equals y. Well, we don't need that 0. You can leave it like that. Okay. Or just 2x squared plus 4x equals y. It's a perfectly good equation. Huh? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So, I mean,
So all the tests we have equations that's long that involve this much.
yes.
Probably have fractions since you seem to love fractions.
Well, you know, fractions make it interesting. Yeah, it does. All right, there you go. Did I lose anyone?
That was a lot.
No clarification?
When you plug in like the a equals 2 into the a plus b equals 6 when it doesn't work. So how do you know which one to plug it into?
It will work. If a equals 2 right here, if you plug it into this one, what would you get for b? It would still be 4, right? Yeah. So it should all work out. All the a's and b's and c's should plug into each other, and it should work out because all 3 points are on the same parabola. Yay? Okay. By the way, again, this is what Abby was asking. Did it matter if you plug it into the top or the bottom? No. You just plug it into one of them. Yay? There's a calculator, but I'll show you that later. Here we go! Oh no! Why does the calculator do that? See? If we know, then we know better. The calculator is only as smart as the person who's using it.
It's like that.
Here we go. All right. Here we go. Ready? 3 equations. Here we go. Equation number 1. Yeah. The x is 0, the y is 2. Okay? So a times 0 squared plus, this is 1. Yeah. A times 0 squared plus b times 0 plus c is equal to dose. What do you got? C is 2. That's what I'm saying. When you have a 0 for the x, that's the y-intercept. Right? Isn't that a y-intercept, 0, 2? Yeah, you want a y-intercept. So C is 2 is one of our intercepts.
Any problems that give us, we always have a 0.
It would be nice to, but you can always plug in a 0 for x and get a y. Right? Even if I don't give you the 0. True? Okay. Here we go. Equation number 2. Yay? A times -1 squared plus b times -1 plus c is 5. Yeah? Okay. A times -1 squared is just a minus b. What's c? 2. So plus 2, I'm just bringing down what I figured out from last time, equals 5. So, yes, save for later. There's 1. Yay. PS, SL, HL, they always do systems. You're going to be doing systems a lot. Yay. When you get to college, it's called linear algebra. They make it pretty. It makes it sound easy, but it's not. Here we go, 3. Just saying. And then you can do matrices with it, too. Okay, here we go. 3. X is 2. So 2 squared plus b times 2 plus c is equal to 2. Okay. 4a plus 2b, what was c? Is equal to 2. So, yes it does. Yes it does. Okay, let's flip. The The elimination part. The elimination part. Here we go. Multiply by 2. Here's what happens. For those of you who are like, what? Eliminate. All right. So we line up the variables. We got let's change that. Delete. Yes. All right. Here we go. A minus b is equal to 3, and 4a plus 2b is equal to 0. Adrian, why are we multiplying by 2, and what are we multiplying by 2? Exactly. This top b is negative, this one's positive. To get rid of it, all this needs, I need a 2b here. So, yes, Ms. Barnum? You could do that as well. Would you like to do that instead?
No.
No, it doesn't matter. Multiply, divide, but absolutely. If you divide this by 2, then that would be a simple b as well. Okay? Let's do the first suggestion since that's the first thing everybody heard. To eliminate one of the variables, hello, just go ahead and get what you need to cancel. So if you multiply the top by 2, right, then this becomes, go away. Okay, here we go. Okay. Then that top part becomes 2a minus 2b equals 6, right? And then you keep the bottom, 4a plus 2b equals 0, and then you can add that up together. All right, bless you. So adding the top plus the bottom, you get 6a equals 6, a equals 1. What? It was that easy. Is that easy? Okay. Pick one of the two. Which one's easier? A minus B. I like it. So plug in. Doesn't matter. Go plug it in. So 1 minus B equals 3. Subtract the 3, you get -2. Add the B. True? Did I not do that right?
I got -4.
So 1 minus 3 is -2. And then if I add the B to the other side, it's B.
Well, 3 minus 4 is -2.
Yeah.
I don't have -2. No.
Wait.
Okay. I got
Do we agree?
No.
No. Okay, how about this? 3 minus 1 is 2. But that's a negative B. So you have to move the negative to the other side. It's -2. Yeah? Okay. Here we go. Final answer. Final answer. Ta-da! Yeah. It's good though. It's so good. How do we check our work? How do we check our work, Miss Fleck? How do we check this thing?
You plug it in.
Let's plug this in. Adrian, I feel like you know what you're doing. Here we go. If you plug in your equation into the y equals and check the table, you should find these 3 points. Yay. You will not miss these on the test because it will go backwards and find the 3 points. Okay. Here we go. X squared minus 2x plus 2. That is an easy one. Go to the table. Right? You should be able to find 0, 2, -1, 5, and 2, 2 on that chart. It's true. Yeah. It's good. Yay. No. We practiced this first. This is easy. No big deal. It's so funny. Oh goodness. All right. What?
No, it's that.
Maddie,
It's that.
did you say word problem? right. Here we go. Yes. What we've been doing this whole time is called creating a model. In other words, creating a model of a quadratic function. There's other functions, and I'll show you how to do it on a calculator. Don't worry. But right now, we need to understand where it's coming from. All right. When you're creating a model, again, you're just creating the equation that would fit this information. So, usually when you're given an equation or a table, the first column is the x's, and the second column is the y's. That's pretty standard. First is x, then it's y. So you treat those things as your 3 points. Okay, yeah. As in, this is point number 1, point number 2, and point number 3. Yay? Okay, so we need to find our ABCs. No big deal. All right, here we go. Point number 1, it's 0, 112. Okay, so A times 0 squared plus B times 0 plus C is 112. Guess what? Yeah. Oh, thou shalt not be a weenie. Here we go. Big numbers work as well as small numbers. Okay. So, A times 1 squared plus B times 1 plus C equals 192. Fascinating. Right. So that means A plus B plus 112 is 192, because C is 112. Woo! A plus B equals 80. Rebecca, we're going to do it your way this time. Okay? Okay. All right. And then, okay, save. And then number 3 is going to go A times 5 squared plus B times 5 plus C equals 192. You can get the same y over again? Yeah, you can. Especially if you're going in a parabola. Right? Yeah. Yeah. All right. So it's 25A plus 5B plus 112 equals 192. It's the same subtraction, so you get 25A plus 5B equals 80. Okay? Okay. We did it Adrian's way where you multiplied. This time, if you divide by 5, you can get that B by itself, but you can't just divide by 5. You'd have to divide by -5. Yeah, to get a negative B, you have to divide by -5. So, here's the elimination step. Right. Okay, so we had A plus B equals 80, right? And then we had 25A plus 5B equals 80 as well. Yay? If you divide, instead, you can multiply this out by -5 if you want. That's fine. But if you divide by -5 to the bottom, you would get -5A minus B equals -16. There it is. Joy. Joy. Okay. Top one stays the same, so A plus B equals 80. Just add that together just a little bit, Here we go. -4A is equal to 64. Divide that by -4. A is -16. Jake, are you dying? No dying. No dying. It's okay. Yay? Okay. And I would definitely plug it into that one. Right? Plug it into an easy one. The easy one is A plus B is 18. So -16 plus B is equal to 80. And B is equal to 96. So final answer. Plus. equals y. Miss Fleck, that cannot be right. Those numbers are way too big. Want to check it?
Not really.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Here we go. Yeah. Go to your y equals, plug it in. Do check your work. I want you to know that you're doing it right. Remember, like TOK that we taking next year? Know what you know and know what you don't know. Yeah. Plus 96 plus 1112. Shh. Here we go. Did I forget x? Gosh darn it. Here we go. Yeah, that'll mess up. Okay. X plus 1112. Second table. Oh yeah. So, oh yeah, look. 0, 1, 1, 12, 192, 5, 192. Oh, we did it right. Okay. How about if I give you 5 numbers? Just kidding. Here we go.
No, thank you.
Just kidding. All right. Here's the beautiful part of the table. If you can figure out what the equation is and graph it in, then the next question is easy.
Oh.
It's super easy. Yes, love. The ball is below the ground. What? It's underneath the ground, right? Here's the deal. I know, for those of you who haven't looked. All right. It's fine. So, using the equation number 9, predict the height after 8 seconds. Sorry, not 8 seconds. So, look at table. Right? You're looking for 8 in the second side. Yay. Or how about this? Maybe it's falling into the ocean. Oh, yeah. If you look at 8, it'd be negative 144. Yes, love. Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah. My little physics major over there. Right? So after 8 seconds, yeah, it's about 144, negative 144. Well, it is 144, isn't it? It's not even about. It's negative 144 degrees. What did we have before? What was the original question?
8, 100.
Let me go back.
Height.
Height, does it say?
We just put age.
Height. Units. Negative 144 units. Whichever. Which wouldn't make any sense. So, like, yeah, it would be, if you're just, like, ground level, you'd just be like, it'd just be on the floor. That's all. That's all. Okay, lovies. Here we go. The difference between linear and quadratic.
Wait, so what we were just doing was quadratic, right?
Yes, love.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. The difference between linear and quadratic. Ready? If the x is evenly spaced for linear equations, then so will the y. In other words, for this one, you just keep on adding 1, right? What's happening at the bottom? Adding by 3 every time? Right? So as you can see, the x's are evenly spaced and the y's are evenly spaced. True. But because of the squares, the square is the degree. It's the degree of the graph. So instead of being evenly spaced at the first try, it'll be evenly spaced at the second try. Because it's a second degree. It's like 2 degrees of separation for this one. So for a quadratic, if the x is evenly spaced, then the second difference of y is equally spaced. Let's prove it. Here we go. This is 1, so plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, and then plus 1. Right? So the x's are evenly spaced at plus 1s. To get from 13 to 14, you subtract 9, then you subtract 3, then you add 3, and then you add 9. 13 minus 4. Yeah. To get from 13 to 4, you would have to subtract 9. True? True. Okay. So that's the first degree of separation. Notice it's not evenly spaced. For the next degree, though, to get from 9 to negative 3, you're adding 6. And to get from negative 3 to 6, you're adding 6. And again, you're adding 6. So as you can see, it takes 2 degrees of separation for it to become equal space again, and that's why we call that square a degree, because it takes the second degree to do it. All right, lovies, here we go. Sorry that took so long. It's okay. Your bingo tonight is only 11 questions long. Only 11, and it's just strictly finding those 3 points.
I'm gonna find this in my old algebra because I used to.
Oh my
Patriot and Snapchat. I'll give you a Snapchat.
She said
practice,
I will tell you.
Or better yet, Wait, do they still have that group chat? There's like 4 different.